Do you think about the industry you're in? And let's say we fast forward to 5 years from now. So what is that, 2029? What's your predictions? Like, what are the big changes? Is telehealth a bigger thing? Because you must be thinking about these things behind the scenes, even if it's just sitting at a stoplight or jumping on an airplane to go see your grandchild.
I think the whole AI piece and the way documentation is going to be moving in that direction. It's going to actually be harder to recruit therapists if you don't have AI. I actually think that that's going to be a critical thing to be integrated into EMRs in the next year. I think, honestly, I think it's already ramping up at such a fast pace that I feel like that is really going to be a necessary thing to attract talent. So that's one thing. And with reimbursement continuing to be hit every year, I mean, I'm hoping that at some point there's a shift in that. Reimbursement was higher in the 90s. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's literally the only profession that I know of that instead of it even growing with inflation, it's literally going in the opposite direction. I don't know what's going to happen with our new president. So it's definitely something that I am both concerned about and interested in, of course, to see for the viability of my company and all of these therapy companies and for access to healthcare to patients. So I think all of that is going to be a big factor for us. And the need, I think there's going to be more and more of a need to add on cash pay, more and more cash pay options within your practice. But that's not so easy. It's not so easy to do. You might have to invest $10,000 to get a piece of equipment. It could take years to get that back. I don't know how quickly, and it all depends on your clientele and where you live. So not everybody lives in a place that people can afford to do those things. I mean, purely insurance-based practices that don't have add-ons and are not like dumping 3 patients an hour on their staff, I think they're going to really struggle. I feel thankful that for my practice that I live in Palm Beach County, so there is certainly affluence in this area. There's people that are happy to pay for their health care. And then I feel terrible when I get a phone call. I get them every single day of someone, oh, you have wonderful reviews. We want to come see you. Do you take Medicaid? No, we don't take Medicaid. Do you take Cigna? Well, we're out of network with Cigna and you have a $5,000 deductible. So I turn away patients all the time because we literally can't afford to treat them, which is just so sad. So the access to care for so many people isn't there. So then they're settling for someone else that is in their network. And in order for those practices to be in network, they're going to have 3 patients at the table because they can't afford to take Cigna or whatever. I shouldn't pick on Cigna, but whatever commercial insurance with this capped reimbursement doesn't even cover the cost of your therapist. So these are all the things that I think are going to impact our profession.
If you'd like to learn more about Strata PT and see how our EMR and RCM works, head over to stratapt.com to book a demo.